Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of Rocket League 101. So this is episode 2 of 101. Today is going to be the absolute basics of Rocket League. So, again, this is obviously still for newer players, but there might be some stuff in here that some people find useful to at least just keep in mind whilst they're playing more. Because, people at decent ranks still do make some silly mistakes. So, here, I've made a training pack. And essentially, what we're going to be doing and emulating in this rubbish training pack, it took me 30 seconds to make, is blocking, saving, and countering. That's it. That is essentially all that, especially solos and doubles as well, kind of, is up until like high plat sort of area. It really is just you make the save. The people or person is stuck in your goal because you saved their shot they thought they were going to score, and you just have to get the ball into their goal before they can recover from that missing their shot. It's as simple as that. So this training pack I've made to just show you is essentially going to show you what to do and what not to do. So situation 1 is a block. So when you're in a defensive position, you can either be close like this, and you're like, okay, so imagine this, this guy is, this is a bounce shot, this is bouncing, he's just about to boom it at my goal, right? So it's just bounced up and he's about to bang it. I'm like, okay, I'm facing him, I'm close, and I have time to block it, and I've got the angle of my goal covered, right? Blocking is so much safer and easier than actually trying to save the shot, because you're basically nullifying it before it even happens, right? It's like prevention is better than stopping it. Oh, I can't remember the word. Anyway, right? So essentially, all you have to do is as they're shooting, obviously you'd be moving, so it's easier. But you're just gonna see that they're shooting, and you're just gonna cover your goal, right? It's simple as that. Just cover the goal. Easy as that. As long as you have your goal angle covered, and you're like, okay, I'm close enough to go for the block, and they're not gonna hit it over me. That is so much easier and safer than trying to sit in the goal and like make a save. But yeah, so that's blocking. That's the easiest one. You see them taking the shot, you have time. First option is block, right? And from there, the whole point of if anyone who watches this wants to play this, right? The point is you make the save and then you counter, right? You have 10 seconds to score the goal. Look how easy it is for someone who relatively knows what they're doing, right? I'm GC1, I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm not like awful. You know, obviously you're not gonna do that perfectly every time. I'll go back to number 1. Let's say you get a little bit worse of a block. It's a bit worse for wears. It's over there. Okay, get over it as fast as you can and get the ball under control. Obviously, it's not always going to be ball touch ground means it's over sort of thing. We're talking about the goalkeeper getting back. But if you can't, it's either you try and get yourself into a shooting position and get the ball into their goal as fast as you possibly can, right? But if you can see, okay, I'm not getting this ball into that goal before the keeper gets back and has boost. They rotate round, grab their corner boost, then they're in the goal, right? If you're like, okay, I can't, you need to work on being able to score that as fast as you can. But if you see you're clear and you're like, I can't score from this directly as a counter, then get the ball under control. That's all you have to do, right? So that one, unless you've got ridiculous recovery and I screwed it up, you just want to have it under control, and then from there, you can try and do a shot. But we won't go into shooting mechanics and different types of shot because that's way too complicated for me to try and to explain to people. And yeah, I'll say that for another episode. But that's the concept of it. Try and get as good of a, obviously focus on actually making the save, but then try and get a good clear, and then follow it up. Yeah. So we will move on to number 2. Number 2 is a demonstration of how. So this is what we've done with blocking. This is saving now. This is a demonstration of how to concede lots of goals. You might be thinking, why would you show me this? Because people don't seem to believe me when I say how to actually save shots unless I show them why they're wrong the way they do it. Now, look at my positioning. The angle I'm facing isn't the worst. It's not the worst thing ever, right? This is a typical goalkeeper position a lot of people would take up in this situation. So this person's just hit this shot. This could be for any type of shot anyway as well, by the way. This isn't just for aerial shots that are coming down at you. This is for all shots where you're not going for a block. You do not want to be on the goal line, right? Because as much as it is possible for me to save this, like that, or like that, why would I want to do that? Because a lot of the time, it's going to do... Oh, okay, I saved it. It's going to do that. It's going to do this. You're going to completely fluff it. Do you know what I mean? And it's really, really awkward. You don't want to be putting yourself in that situation. That's not a fun situation to be in. The whole point of Rocket League is making things as easy as you can for yourself. You want to make everything easy. Positioning makes everything easy, right? Like my driving instructor always tells me, plan ahead. Okay? Plan ahead. Think, this person's going to take a shot. I want to give myself as much time as possible to make the save. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to sit behind the goal line. Because when you go for a save, your car moves forwards anyway. So you don't have to worry about the ball going over the line. And you're not blocking the shot. You're not blocking it as they're taking the shot. Because you realise you didn't have time to do that. So you've put yourself in the save position. Right? So block, can't do that, save. Right? Simple as that. So now... You want the angle, you want to be covering your goal, right? Because if I'm here, I can still cover the left of my goal. Because if it's coming across me, I can get it as it's coming across, you know, when it's still like in the middle. So I still have that angle. That's fine. I'm not in trouble here. Obviously, if it was coming from the other side, I would probably be facing the other side. But this is fine. You can cover the whole goal from looking like this. And look how much easier this is to save. Oh, my controller turned off. Okay. Hold up. 1 second. I do apologise. I have a shitty controller. It doesn't work. Look how much easier that is to save. Or you can double jump it if you want to make sure you get the save. Okay, I showed it, but you know, it's just so much easier. Because I keep restarting it. Sometimes my car isn't like driving like instantly, and that's why I'm like messing it up. But you get the point, right? It's just you can just see. It's hard. Oh god, my controller, man. It's hardly possible to even mess up. It's really simple. Please let me restart. Okay, cool. So from here, right? Let's just say you don't get the most incredible save. I mean, that is actually pretty good, right? Same thing again. You make the save. You try and get the ball under control, and you get it into their goal as fast as possible. If you can score in that 10 seconds every single time, up to plat in ones, right? You're just gonna obliterate everyone. You make the save, you score the goal. You make the save, you score the goal. You make the save, you score the goal, right? Most of your goals are not gonna come from attacks. They're literally just gonna come from them attacking poorly, because no one knows how to attack. It's just like they can't do it. They don't know how to shoot properly and whatnot. So I'll teach that in the future. But it's really hard to like force it in free play. So it's kind of hard for me to make a video. I'll have to make another training pack or something. I don't really know. But essentially, this is all you need to know how to do. Getting the ball into the goal as fast as possible after making the save. That's it. As long as you can do that, you get the ball under control. You're like, okay, I see the goal. Let's just go. Send it, right? And you know how to use your boost. And you're not like boosting past the ball, or just doing something ridiculously dumb. You're gonna score a lot of goals this way, and you're gonna rank up really easily. So yeah, blocking, saving, countering. That is step 1 of playing Rocket League. That is step 1, right? I promise you, you will rank up in ones if you do this right now. Go, just win. That's it. It's simple as that. The other guy is just gonna not know what's hit him. Because they're gonna be thinking, oh, he's just like barely, he's not even had an attack yet, but he's 5-0 up, and we're just thinking, wow, this is easy. Simple as that, right? And then, you know, when you start playing better players, you're gonna get better faster because you're against better opponents. Obviously, this can only take you so far, but it will take you really far, essentially, and it's always useful. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Episode 2 of Rocket League 101. 99 more episodes to go. Hopefully these tips helped you. Go win some solo games. Go get your rank up. Go get season rewards before the season ends. And hopefully I can help you get there. So appreciate you watching. Have a nice day. Peace.